Have you ever wondered what makes a market, more than just a place to buy stuff? Well, today we're going on a whirlwind global journey to uncover the secrets of three incredible markets, each one right at the heart of its city. So, let's dive in.
Right, so what is it that turns a simple shopping trip into a memory that really sticks with you? Is it the food, the history, or maybe it's that thrill of finding something totally unique? It's about so much more than what's for sale. It's the whole experience, the whole vibe.
Get ready, because we are literally crossing the globe. We're going to see how three very different cultures do their thing when it comes to food, art, and just life, all in these amazing public spaces.
Okay, our first destination takes us all the way down under to Melbourne, Australia. We're talking about the legendary Queen Victoria Market, and trust me, it is a true paradise for anyone who loves food.
And this isn't some new pop-up market. The Queen Victoria Market has been a massive part of Melbourne life since it was founded way back in the 1870s. For over a century, it's grown into the bustling, amazing food hub it is today.
And when I say massive, that's almost an understatement. We're talking about over 600 shops and stalls all packed into one space. Just try to imagine the sights, the sounds, the smells. It is a sensory overload in the absolute best way possible.
The sheer variety here is just incredible. I mean, you've got all the beautiful fresh produce and baked goods you could want, but then you find something uniquely Australian. Ever thought about throwing kangaroo or even crocodile steaks on the barbecue? Well, here you can. It is a true culinary adventure.
So you can visit pretty much any day of the week in the mornings, but a real local favorite is the midweek night market. That's on Wednesdays, and the whole place just comes alive with food, music, and this fantastic atmosphere after the sun goes down.
All right, let's hop across the globe to New York City for a totally different kind of market experience. We're headed to Hell's Kitchen, where it's not so much about the food, but all about the thrill of the hunt.
And you can really see the contrast here. I mean, we're going from this huge food paradise with over 600 stalls to a much more intimate outdoor treasure hunt with maybe 100 vendors. The entire vibe just shifts from gourmet food to finding cool vintage stuff and local art.
Yep, this is your classic outdoor street market, so it really comes alive on the weekends, especially when the weather is good. It's been a go-to spot for treasure hunters since 1976, which is just such a perfect example of how New Yorkers use every single inch of public space.
So what kind of treasures can you actually find here? Oh, everything. You've got antique furniture, vintage jewelry, cool old musical instruments, and art from local painters and sculptors. You might even catch a live jazz concert while you're just browsing around. It's pure New York creative energy.
Okay, for our final stop, our journey takes us north to Toronto, Canada, to a market that blends deep history with a really modern, hands-on love of food. Welcome to the St. Lawrence Market.
The history of this place is just incredible. It was founded way back in 1803, making it the oldest of the three markets we're visiting. Now, the beautiful buildings you see today were put up in 1904, but its roots, they go back over 2 centuries. Just amazing.
But what really sets St. Lawrence apart isn't just its age. It's this thing called the Market Kitchen. See, this isn't just a place to buy ingredients. It's a place where you can actually learn to cook with them.
It's such a cool and simple idea, right? You get to learn from an expert chef, you cook some incredible food, and then you get to take your masterpiece home with you. You're learning by doing, and, of course, by eating. This is what turns a market from just a store into a real community classroom.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for all you early birds out there. On Saturdays, the farmers market opens at 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. That's when local farmers show up to sell the absolute freshest meat, fruit, and veggies directly to you. It does not get any fresher than that.
So let's do a quick recap. For sheer size and an unbelievable variety of food, you've got to go to Queen Victoria in Melbourne. For art, antiques, and that treasure hunting vibe, it's Hell's Kitchen in New York. And for a taste of history mixed with a hands-on cooking experience, you head to St. Lawrence in Toronto. At the end of the day, what this whole journey shows us is that these markets are truly the beating hearts of their cities. They're not just places to spend money, they are vibrant, living, breathing centers of food, history, and culture. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. What's at the top of your market list? Are you on the hunt for the perfect meal, a one-of-a-kind piece of art, or a real connection to history? Something to think about for your next big adventure.